Hey guys, and welcome back to Z3 Cubing. Today we're going to be checking out a brand new puzzle from Rubiks called the Rubiks Phantom. Apparently the challenge level is orange. Exciting. Now I saw some of these at North American Championships a few months back, but I never got to try one out. So it looks like the idea is that it starts as a totally blank Rubik's Cube, but then the pieces are actually heat sensitive. So as you touch them, they actually start to change colors and look more like a normal Rubik's Cube. Presumably then, you gotta be pretty quick, because as the cube cools off again, the colors will fade away, and then you have to warm it back up all over again. So it's kinda cool that you get a reward for being quick. Anyway, I don't think this is how you're supposed to open the box, but oh well, it works. It looks like the cube is inside right here, and there's nothing else inside the box. So let's check it out. Right off the bat, I am under some very good lighting right now, so I can sort of see the colors already. Like I can tell that this is yellow and this is green, but as you can see, the colors are already starting to brighten up where I've been touching it. Now it would definitely be harder to see these colors in a darker room, and I'm wondering if it would also be better in a colder room, because the room I'm in right now is pretty warm, like 80 degrees, and on the box here it says ideal temperature up to 79 degrees. So I guess let's pause and turn on the air conditioning. Okay, I got it down to around 70 degrees in here, and yeah, a cold room is definitely the way to go if you're using this cube. Even under the bright lights, it's now impossible to tell the difference between these colors. Anyway, now that we have that figured out, why don't we go ahead and scramble this cube up and try out its turning. Being made by Rubiks, I don't have super high hopes for it, but let's see how it goes. Okay, that is definitely significantly better than any Rubik's Cube I've ever tried. Yeah, it's still not great compared to your average speed cube, but you could definitely execute some pretty fast algorithms on here. For something branded under Rubiks, I am impressed. Anyway, now that I've been holding it for a little bit, you can sort of see the colors lighting up again, but if you really want to be able to solve this cube, what you gotta do is just stick your hands on it and let it warm up. And after about 30 seconds, oh my gosh, now that is a Rubik's Cube. Those colors are a lot more vibrant than even I was expecting. So now let's see if we can go around the other sides of the cube and warm those up as well. Okay, after about another minute of warming the cube up, it has turned into a very convincing looking Rubik's Cube. As you can see, the first two sides that I warmed up are starting to fade a little bit, so I guess we're on the clock to solve it. So we have a pretty easy cross here. Let's do that. There we go, F2L, let's get our first pair in right there. Second pair right there. Third pair, oh, lots of easy pairs. I guess we didn't scramble it super well. There we go. Oh, well, that was a little bit tricky because those yellow pieces are starting to fade, and a quick A-perm to finish things off. And it looks like if you average 15 seconds, it is no problem to solve this cube before it fades away. And here it is after a couple more minutes. You can still sort of see the colors, but you won't be able to for long. So if it takes you, say, 5 minutes to solve a Rubik's Cube, this thing will definitely challenge you quite a bit. But even if you are a speed solver, there's still some fun ways you could challenge yourself with this cube. Let me scramble it up and show you what I mean. So what if, instead of warming up the entire cube in advance, we were only allowed to do one piece at a time? So for example, let's warm up the center here. And this one is definitely blue. So how about the white one? Is that here? Nope, that's yellow. So white has to be this one right here. So I warmed up this edge piece next to it, and look at that. It already happens to be in exactly the right spot. So now let's try and find another edge piece like this one. Looks like that's actually yellow. How about this one? Nope, that's orange. Oh yeah, orange and white. Perfect. So white and orange, we know where that needs to go, right in the back there. And now what about this piece? Is that one also white? Looks like it is. What's the other color? Green or blue? It is blue, and this is the blue center, I assume. Yep, so now we can put that in just like that. There we go. So now we got to find the last cross edge, the green one. I think it might already be lined up right here. Yep, let's check and make sure this is white. Oh wait, no, that's yellow. Okay, so that doesn't go there. Where would the green one be? This one looks like it might be green. Green and white. Yes, so let's put that in, and there we go. We have our cross. So you can definitely see how you can make this into a fun little game for yourself. I went through a bunch of the top layer pieces until I found one that looks like a pear. Now I believe this is blue. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like it is. So now we can insert it just like that. And there's our first F2L pair. So when you're doing just one or two pieces at a time like this, they definitely start to fade a lot more quickly, which makes things a lot more interesting. I believe that's the correct F2L pair. Yep. This looks like another easy case right here. Let's make sure these two pieces are correct. Wait a minute, that's not an F2L pair, that's yellow. I think the correct one is actually over here. So that's a slightly different case. So let's put that one in. There we go. Now I will say that the temperature in this room has gone back up to 75 degrees now. So if it's warm and you have really good lighting like I do, then you can kind of cheat a little bit, but it definitely makes things easier if you check the pieces before moving them around. So now I can definitely tell what OLL that is. And there we go. How about PLL? I think that's an R-perm. And the cube is solved. I believe the price is around $15 or $20, which seems pretty reasonable for something as unique and interesting as this. Definitely ideal for the wintertime when you can keep the temperature in the 60s. But yeah, even the turning's pretty good. It's a very fun puzzle that I would totally recommend. I'll put a link to where you can buy it down below. Bet you didn't see that coming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.